Stem and leaf plots provide another method for conveniently organizing data. What we're given here is the average price of a gallon of gas in cents for the years from 1980 to 1999, and we're asked to organize with a stem and leaf plot. Just like with a grouped distribution, a grouped frequency distribution, I like to begin by writing down what the range is. The lowest number that appears on this list is 86, and the highest is 131. So if I'm going to do a stem and leaf plot here, what seems most reasonable is to use the last digit is going to be our leaves. The stems are going to be the first two digits. So for example, 86, I would want to have a stem of 8 and a leaf of 6. So my stems are going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then my leaves are going to be the digits that come after that. So working down the columns like I usually do. 119, that's going to go in the stem with a stem of 11 and adding a leaf of 9 that represents a 119. Then 114 would be putting a leaf of 4 on the stem of 11. Next up I have 131 and 113. Well, 131 is going to come from putting a leaf of 1 on the stem of 13. 113 will come from putting a leaf of 3 on the stem of 11. Next up 122 and 111. 122 will give me a leaf of 2 on the stem of 12. 111 will be a leaf of 1 on the stem of 11. Next up, let's see, where are we? Next column has a 113 and a 111. Both of those begin with 1, 1, and the last digit is 3 and 1 respectively. Next up, 112 and 115. Both of those also begin with 1, 1, and the last digit is 2 and 5. Next up, 86, 123. So for 86, the second digit of 6 going along with the first of 8, and 123 comes down here with a 3 leaf for the stem of 12. Next, 90 and 123. There's 90, there's 123. Next column is 100 and 106. Finally, 115 and 117. And this allows me to see that by far the most common gas prices were between 111 and 119. They began with 1, 1, and going out towards the edges they were less common. Now remember, when you're writing a stem or drawing a stem and leaf plot, it's important to write a key that describes exactly what everything means. So in this case, I just pick one of the values, like 13 bar 1, and write that that means a price of 131 cents, and then that would allow a reader to easily interpret what all of the other information in the stem and leaf plot stands for.